Just kidding. We're live. Keeping it Rio Thursday, and we got a full house today, everybody. This is episode number 60, and we got some new co-hosts. As you can see, our one co-host is exactly where he always is, which is running late, but we're going to check it out here, and we'll be back after our amazing Rio Blanco Keeping It Rio intro with some new and improved guests. Stay tuned. Oh yeah. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Jeremy, how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing good. That was a legit intro. I love it.
It's always a legit intro with Keeping It Rio. That's what we do. This is episode number 60, and in honor of episode 60, we got rid of Eric, and we brought two much younger, much more handsome and energetic individuals. Please welcome to Keeping It Rio. Actually, first appearance ever for Josh number one, which is Josh Tobias. And Josh has been shouted out numerous times over the history of the show, but this is his first appearance. Josh T, welcome to Keeping It Rio. How you doing?
Good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
What's going on with you today? Where are you at in the world, if you don't mind me asking? I can't help but see that the ceiling looks like it's got like a crazy neon green like tint going on, like it's something's coming off the floor. Where are you at?
I'm right here at the new Rio Blanco office. We just painted it and did the floors. You can probably see the floors.
Looking sweet.
It's all green and sparkly.
That's how we roll here at Rio Blanco. So you're at Rio Blanco in San Antonio. Off to your left here on the screen, bottom left, we got Hector Mendoza, which again, we have had a previous Hector Mendoza on Keeping It Rio, but this is Hector Mendoza part 2, second Hector. Welcome to Keeping It Rio, sir. I see that you're standing somewhere with a green screen. Where are you at in the world, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm actually in the other room here in San Antonio as well. We're actually both, coming at you from the San Antonio Rio Blanco office.
You guys are both coming at us live from the Rio Blanco office in San Antonio, and I have to ask Jeremy, whereabouts are you in the universe?
We are in Rio Blanco too. I'm here in my office, and I can see you right there. Through here.
I was gonna say, you guys want to know something kind of funny and ironic? I'm at Rio Blanco too. All of us are at Rio Blanco. The only one that's not at Rio Blanco right now is Eric, and who knows where Eric could be in the world.
We lost him.
Hector just said, I'm out. That's okay. I'm sure we can get him back, right? Maybe he just said, hell with it. I'm done. This Keeping It Rio is stupid. I'm too good for this. And he just called it a day. If we see him walking by, we know what happened. We're not going to stop the podcast, and he knows it. So, ladies and gentlemen, got us a special guest. Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Hector, back in the house, coming at you live from Rio Blanco. So we got a whole bunch of stuff going on over here at Rio Blanco. You guys are brand new, right? Both of you. Let me just kind of introduce the crowd to you guys. Like, y'all are good friends, right? You've known each other for many years. You guys are working good as a tandem, right? What have you guys been doing this week? How's your week at Rio Blanco been so far? What have you guys learned? What have you done?
So really this week, Chuck really he just showed me that it's more about your mindset. That was the first thing that I've learned from him. It's it's just you got to get the right mindset if you want to start succeeding. So like getting here late or sleeping in sometimes is just not it. Whenever you want to start being where you want to be eventually, you want to start making money, sleeping in is not something that you can, do. And then, it's all about wanting to, the will to want to. So me and Josh yesterday, we went to about 50 different homes. We pretty much, we knocked all the doors. Now 50 different homeowners didn't open up happily, but, we still went to 50 different homes. We left 50 different, cards, and we're just trying to create leads for ourselves and, just start somewhere,
Yep. And you guys are killing it too. I got to say, you're very organized. You could tell that you guys had a plan going out, which is something that made me proud because somebody taught you that, and it had to be one of us here, I guess. That's pretty cool, right? So Josh, you go out there and You guys are killing it. We had pretty good lunch spot yesterday, right? What'd you guys have for lunch yesterday? And did you enjoy that?
Yeah, KD's.
Oh
KD's.
yeah, some RD burgers.
Oh, RD's. Yeah.
Right?
RD's Burgers over in Cibolo
That's
gets a
fire.
shout out. You guys should definitely sponsor Keeping It Rio. You see how I play that. I was out there with these guys and they were working hard. They hit 50 in the neighborhood and we were doing a roof over there. Lots of damage. We got all kinds of prospects. So then we came in this morning, right? We got here early. Hector got here at what, like 7:30?
Exactly.
He got here before 7:30. I'm not gonna lie. And started figuring out what we were going to do, right? So what was our next plan as far as finding the people that weren't home or the people that had like no soliciting, or you guys even probably saw a few people yesterday that were home that didn't even open the door for you, and they probably even looked you in the eye as they were disrespecting you. So how do you get their attention? What are we doing today, and what are we working on here at Rio Blanco in San Antonio?
So pretty much,
Yeah,
we got some letters going out. Me and Josh we pretty much show them, Josh. I don't have mine in front of me there, but we pretty much got some envelopes together with the homeowner's name, address. We're gonna kind of mail them out to try to see if we can get some attention. Just to see if we can get someone to reach out to us, maybe create some leads.
I like it. Yeah, you guys are going to create leads. We're drawing a little bit of current on the internet. It looks like our signal's getting like, because we got so many badasses on here at once. But yeah, so we were doing leads today. We came in and did, like you said, mindset training, which I think is the most important thing of the whole deal. Like you were saying yesterday, Hector, we were over there and we were just talking, the three of us, and you said something that I thought was awesome. And it was in your previous career. You said, when I'm getting ready to go up to talk to someone, I could visualize whether I was going to get the sale right then and it would happen. And then I'd tell myself, like, this guy or lady is going to be a problem. And then they would be. So you understand the concept, right? And I thought it was pretty cool when you mentioned to me, because I don't really think about it, but you said the one thing that you caught from me was that every time I was leaving the office, it was like, I'm going to go do this. I'm about to go make this happen. Exactly. And that's really a huge part of it, right? And I think that in just a couple of days you guys have been here, that's one thing that's been so impressive to me, is going out there and doing that stuff that you guys were doing, and knocking on people's doors is not easy, right? We watched a couple of podcasts this morning where I had some guys from the industry that had been doing it for a long time, and you guys dealt with, not a whole huge amount of initial success for it, but y'all are here. You're smiling. We had a great day today. You guys have a good attitude about it. You got the letters ready to go. We're going to send them out. So what's next for you guys? What are you looking at here with your careers at Rio Blanco? Josh, what do you want to achieve in your time here with the company and with our team? Not on the spot. There's only like thousands of people watching.
I mean, yeah, my main goal, I would say, is to be like the number one sales guy in Rio Blanco. Hector, hopefully number two, but
I love it.
But yeah, that's one of the main goals. Obviously the bonuses too. I wanna get that truck hopefully and take a little trip or something. Hopefully me and Hector will go take the trip. So that'll be something to look forward to. But yeah, I just plan on growing here a lot, learning a lot from you and Jeremy. And hopefully have a good career here at Rio Blanco.
That's what I'm talking about. What about you, Hector?
For me,
taking over the world, taking over the industry.
For me,
you gonna be the number 2 salesman? Is that what you're shooting for?
No, well, it's all love. Me and Josh, we're like brothers. We've grown up. Everything's like a friendly competition. So it's like always been like that with us. We kind of push each other to be better. But my goal pretty much is, first and foremost, I want to, not live the way that I was before. I finally, now I'm an adult and I'm realizing, not everything's gonna be cheap. I realize that you want to live a certain way. You don't want to live like, the way that you lived when you're growing up. So mainly I want to help myself, but I also want to get to the point where I'm able to help, people as well. I want to be able, just like whenever I was in sales with the water filtration, the main thing there is, you're actually helping people because you're getting them from, drinking dirty water to, cleaning their water and getting them clean water to, shower, bathe, cook with, and all of that good stuff. So at the end of the day, you're making money, but, the main goal is to help people.
That's it. Look at Jeremy. He's so proud.
You brought a tear to my eye, brother.
I do. Speaking of bringing a tear to your eye, someone that always brings a tear to our eye every time we meet with him is our friend Eric, who was 8 minutes late today. Doing good. You're getting closer. This time though, we had you covered. We got Josh T, who you know, right? And we have Hector. And Hector and Josh welcome our branch manager from Rio Blanco Roofing and Restoration in Tyler, Texas, Eric Schugel, to the program. Eric, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, Eric?
What's up, guys?
Did you hear Josh get all excited right there about Eric being here? Eric always thinks he doesn't believe he's the most popular one, but everybody knows Eric. Everybody loves Eric. Today, you guys were both. Hector was like, dude, I don't even know Eric personally, but he is like by far the funniest and smartest guy there. So how's everything going with you today, Eric? What's up? How's East Texas going? Looks like the weather's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's warm.
All right. Very insightful.
Yeah.
I mean,
Funny that.
we're out here. Iverson, I think's back here, like hitting some balls.
All right. What kind of balls is he hitting?
Baseball.
All right. Cool. There you go. Let's see if Iverson can like hit one over this way and like do some damage. It's live. Let's see what we can mess up live on TV. So Eric, we were just talking to our new phenoms, Hector and Josh. I don't know that you saw everything. It looks like you were very busy. The fact that you somehow managed to be sitting on your back porch 9 minutes later is amazing to me. You must have been super busy 9 minutes ago to be able to heroically do that.
Running around.
All right, running around. It's cool. It's all good. We only do this every week, but it's fine. So these guys were just telling us their ambitions. They've been outdoor knocking. We went canvassing yesterday. We did 50 letters today. What kind of advice, Eric Schugel, can you give to two brand new guys at Rio Blanco who are about to become legendary in the industry, who both are about to become multi-million-dollar producers? How do you welcome these guys to the organization, Mr. Schugel?
What do you mean, welcome?
Welcome to the organization. You're a leader of this group.
Yeah, no, I don't know. What do you want? I mean, the biggest thing I think is just to be consistent in what you're doing. So,
and I just want to clarify something real quick. When Eric said, "What do you want?" I think actually that was Eric giving you a statement, not really a question, right? You weren't asking me what I want. You were like asking them, "What do you want?" Right?
Yeah, sure.
All about the inflection.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Sure.
But yeah, that's kind of what it is. And just if you start those routines, don't stop them. That's the biggest thing.
That's right. If you start routines, do not stop them. And Hector was just making a very good point.
And I see
here
how good I am
today.
at. Even I have people messaging in under my account.
That's awesome.
I like that. I was about to say, look how multi-talented Eric is. He's able to do this. And Eric brings up a good point. Please review our pages and our websites on Google.
Yeah. We're going to be starting actually a review challenge for Tyler because we're going to be giving away that drill for all the houses we inspected from Dogwood. But for 1 week, we're going to start it. I think we're trying to run it tomorrow until next Friday. Anybody that gets in reviews our pages are going to get a chance to have their name in that also.
Outstanding giveaway, my friend. And is anybody eligible for this drill, or is this, what do we need to do to become eligible to win I believe it's a 11 volt Bosch, if I remember correctly.
20 volt.
20 volt Bosch.
18
volt Bosch.
Somewhere up there.
One of us is right. It's a number and then Bosch.
Can't remember.
What are we going to do to give this wonderful? And I believe that the thing was like a $250 value, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's nice.
Rio Blanco tomorrow.
I mean, we got this thing a couple of years ago. Now it's $500.
It's worth at least $1 million now. So we're giving away a prize that could be worth up to $1 million at Rio Blanco Roofing in Tyler, Texas, and it is a Bosch drill. Street cred, street value could be up to $1 million. We don't know. It could be. Probably isn't, but it might. What do the fans need to do, Eric, to become eligible for this drill? How do they go about winning this wonderful prize?
They're going to have to review our page on Google and on Facebook.
What page would that be for you, my friend?
Rio Blanco Tyler.
Okay. Some people might not know. I bet Hector didn't know. Hector's over here writing a review for Rio Blanco College Station right now. He thought he was doing you a favor.
Might as well do that one too while you're at it.
You see how we did that? You see how we rolled that up? And then guess what? Jeremy got multiple 5 stars today as well.
I saw that. That's awesome.
This dude's like, I don't know, man. He's getting some
Do I get entered into the
miraculous.
drawing?
I feel
No.
like Jeremy's going to
I mean,
win
yeah,
the drill.
sure. We'll put your name in there.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Jeremy's going to win. He wins no matter what.
We'll put it in for sure.
You're in there, buddy. Home team, right? So,
Hey, who's
just
back?
got to review, right?
We just walked back there. That was cool. There was a
Where?
walk
Oh,
behind Josh.
we got a lot of stuff going on.
Oh,
here.
Eric, yeah, you're at a live construction site right now.
Yep.
All of us happen to be in the same building. We're all in different rooms at the new office here in San Antonio. You see Hector drinking out of the Goblet
Rio
of
Blanco.
Champions, the Rio Blanco
Goblet
Cup
of
from the festivals that we do across the country. We've got some electrical work going on, and the gentleman in the background is doing some electrical work right now as we are live.
Oh, I
Every
thought-
week
Joy
we've
would-
got some kind of crazy action, right? This
Joy
week
would be
we're getting the
proud right
entire
now.
building rewired as we speak.
Joy would be proud right now. The signs are going up.
That's right.
Exit
Joy is
signs.
actually watching, and look, she's pumped for you.
She is excited because they're going to be put up. I'm going to show her some video. Maybe we'll show them some live video. Josh got some.
We
live
can
video.
probably get Josh to turn around and show the crowd what's happening at any time. So we'll definitely hold that in our back pocket and see what happens. Look, hey, just not to make light of the fact
There
Joy
she is.
is
She's super
super proud.
I
Oh,
shout out
thank
Joy
you.
for the week.
Thank you, Joy. Shout out from
Eric.
Eric. We got Hector. We got Josh. Josh number 1. We were joking earlier how he started off as like Josh number 13 with the company, and
Now he's back.
he basically just survived through everybody else's demise, and he's now made it to Josh number 1. So
And
that's
we're
a
not
pretty
even
good award.
talking
You've always
about
been
Hector-
Josh number 1, I
Hector
think.
Mendoza, Hector Mendoza too.
What?
No.
There's
This is
such
not Hector
thing.
Mendoza 2. He does not have a number right behind him. 2 different guys altogether.
No, I know.
Eric.
It's
Eric.
gone.
He's number 1 now.
Man.
No, that's not how it works with the Hector thing. We're not trying to make jokes about it. There was like 19 dudes named Josh, though. It's just super ironic that we had a Hector Mendoza and
Yeah,
now we
that's
have another
what I
Hector
mean. I'm like,
Mendoza.
literally.
The irony's not lost on any of us. We're just kind of glossing over it. We're wanting to see what you do with something like that and see how you can add your comedic genius to the program, Eric.
Got none.
You definitely do. I like your shirt, by the way. Looking sporty. You got the old classic Rio hat on, the throwback to
throwback,
like
yep.
circa 2020.
We actually got the same shirt on.
Same shirt.
Ooh.
What?
Yep.
I might have the same shirt on underneath this for all I know. No, mine's green. Never mind. But that's good. Hey, well dressed, well spoken, well mannered. We did some fun stuff today too, right? We went and watched some podcasts this morning. I was going to ask Hector, what was your impression on that? Obviously, my training consists of watching Keeping It Rio podcast.
Were you guys able to stay awake?
Oh,
Actually,
Oh, go ahead, Hector. Tell him your impression of my video, because this guy every freaking week with this shit. Go ahead. Tell him that it was amazing.
shit.
yeah, actually, I actually the main thing I learned is that you don't really have to know anything about this industry to succeed, and you also
Yeah.
don't really need to have that much experience. We were talking to I wasn't talking, but Chuck I was listening to Chuck talk to Cam Harris, and just the way that he moved his family from one city to another, just all in the blink of an eye, just because he felt the nag or the itch for this roofing industry. He just believed all in it, and he went full in. And then the same thing with Ben. He was telling us that he was in there for he's only been in the industry about 2, 3, 4 years. So in that little bit of time, the amount of things that he's able to accomplish is just crazy. And just the experience that he has in that little bit of time, it's just mind blowing for me.
It's inspirational, right?
Exactly, yeah. Because the way they start is like relatable for me, because that's kind of where I'm at in a way, So it's
Yeah.
just
See, Eric doesn't believe that those things are inspirational or that anybody watches them, but like
No,
that
I
was a
forgot
very
you guys
good
were
thing, wasn't
watching
it?
No, I forgot you guys were watching the Real, Keeping It Real, the one that Mike Code sponsors.
Mike Code
Man.
sponsors this one as well, as you can clearly see down in the corner. And while we're talking about that, we do have another new product we'd like to feature this week on Keeping It Rio. And Eric, we were going to do something today, but we decided that because you are such an integral part of the team and you're the most key component, that we couldn't do it without you. But we were
but
going
the
to
Josh,
unleash the
You
brand new
guys should have done
thump.
it.
We're about to do the buffalo wing sauce today in some wings. We had a full house, but it was like, you know what? We can't do that without Eric.
No, hey,
Eric's a cornerstone of keeping it Rio. Eric's probably the star of the show, and we can't do that to him. So we're going to wait until Eric's present. Then we're going to have these Buffalo Wing, Thump. We appreciate Thump for the sponsorship. And again, that is LouisianaInABottle.com. And I also have the spicy honey mustard, which I'm not going to lie. I was going to share it with you guys, but it might be gone. So anyways, Eric, how about tomorrow? What you got going on? Anything special planned for tomorrow? Anything on your schedule? Tomorrow around 3 to 7-ish?
you're bringing me some what? Spicy honey mustard and what else?
I'll bring you some buffalo wing sauce.
And
Cayenne if you'd like. I don't have any more of the honey mustard. I ate it. Apologize. What else would you like me to bring you, Eric? Anything. Jeremy's got some new furniture in here I can get.
We're never going to do a wing show if you keep eating all the sauces.
I didn't eat any of them. It's right here. Jeremy has the other one.
No, we need the other one too. We need the honey mustard. We need all flavors.
I agree. We're gonna have a Thump wing eating program one day where all of us are gonna eat a bunch of wings and all the different Thumps, and we're gonna judge them, and we're gonna be fair and honest. We know Thump's the bomb. It's the best sauce. There's no doubt. But that's what we're gonna do. And we're not gonna do it until Eric is present. It's gonna be probably when we go to Broken Bow. That's when we're gonna eat the wings live.
There we go. That's interesting.
There you go. When we go to Broken Bow, we've just decided. You guys gonna go to Broken Bow, Hector and Josh? You guys are gonna go, right?
For sure.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go this year.
All right, so I'm gonna get us even more Thump sauce. By then, it's like in June, right? I will have us plenty of buffalo wing, plenty of honey mustard. We will have a Thump eating contest at Broken Bow, courtesy of ASAP Roofing, Rio Blanco, K Socialized Media, Contractors Army, and whoever else is involved in the whole Broken Bow thing. We appreciate it as an organization, right?
Yes,
It's gonna be a thumping time.
It's gonna be a thumping good time. There you go. We're probably gonna make some. We're gonna make some crazy content. It's gonna be amazing. That got Eric kind of fired up. He likes those kind of jokes. That's an Eric joke. Hey, not to get off the subject, but I did show these guys that video of you when you went to the Dollar General, and they know that whole. So these guys get it. They think you're the star of the show too.
He is.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. That time we went to Dollar General, remember?
I know, yeah, and the lady didn't like me at all.
No, she liked you. Everybody likes you. I think that's your complex. You think people don't like you, but in reality, you're one of the most beloved people on this planet, Eric. I mean,
that was straight up skit.
Look, Josh is up there saying, yeah, Josh, dude, all day he's been talking about how excited he is to be able to keep it real with Eric because you did something back in College Station. You took Josh out, right? One day, and you made a major impression on this guy. He's been talking about you all day.
I love it.
Yeah.
I left real fast too. So
you what?
Yeah, never mind. We couldn't stay there very long just because that wasn't being controlled properly.
Yeah.
I was kind of the guy at the helm, so thanks.
No, you had other stuff going on.
It's all good. Everything's fine. We love our life. Rio Blanco is strong across the board. We sign deals. We get 5-star reviews. Eric, I believe you were talking about
Jeremy's got are pretty
insane, right? Like if I didn't know differently, I'd think they weren't right, or like I would think he was paying people, but no, I know better. Like I went and met that homeowner, and like totally legit. So, congratulations to Jeremy. Eric, you want to know something else cool that we did today as a team?
Yeah. I do want to know.
Take a guess.
Door knock.
We did not go door knocking. We did letters. That was the part of the show that you missed. We explained all the dedication of these two young guys who made it here on time and, appreciated the opportunity.
We went to lunch.
We did go to lunch. Where do you think we went to lunch at today? Let me know.
I don't have a clue.
We went to the Mediterranean buffet that we always go to. Best one, right, Hector? That was a pretty good place, right?
For my first time, yes. I can't lie. I wouldn't have gone there by myself, but I'm glad we went. It was pretty good.
Already?
Why wouldn't you have gone by yourself?
I mean, I'm not a Mediterranean kind of guy.
What was all there? What was all on the buffet?
It was like lamb and
a bunch of sophisticated stuff.
Yeah,
a bunch of words that we don't know how to pronounce, and it tasted good.
I'm a Whataburger boy. I'm from Texas.
Whataburger.
You're at Rio Blanco now. We go to the finest lunch buffets in San Antonio.
Now you go to In-N-Out.
That's what I told him.
Oh no!
Eric, no way. We all unite on that. Like none of us are going to In-N-Out. I apologize to anybody that's offended by that, but no.
I'm going there for lunch tomorrow before we go to that thing in Dallas.
What are we going to? That thing in Dallas. That's what I was asking you about. What are we going to tomorrow in Dallas?
We're gonna go meet Jason Quimby. He was on the show once. He was even on the rough version of.
He was on the Thursday
rough
Keeping It
version.
Rio like maybe 30 episodes ago, and he's Coastal Claims over in Dallas having a grand opening for their new office, and Eric and I are going to be attending because we were very graciously invited. Of course, we're very proud to attend that, so that's going to be pretty cool, right?
Yep, I'm excited.
It's going to be awesome. Saturday, I'm going to be in College Station. I've got multiple appointments. Going to run. Probably going to sign like 3 or 4 roof deals.
Next
Next
week,
week,
wear a suit tomorrow, probably, right?
if you'd like. I'm probably not going to, but I don't have any suits that fit me. I have the ones from when I was like Fat Chuck from like 2 years ago, but that's not the impression I'm trying to give. That doesn't look successful when it's like 12 sizes too big and you walk in like, "What's up, everybody?" All right.
You can wear one of mine.
So, I bet you and I are probably close to the same size now, Eric, to be quite honest. I bet we probably are not far off because you're pretty tall. You're about the same height as me, right?
No,
You might even be taller.
That's the problem is I forgot you got 3 inches on me, so you'd be wearing high waters for sure.
Right. That'd be cool, though, too. That's the style, right?
I guess it is. Your ankles are showing.
Yeah, that'd look cool. Anyways, Jeremy, how about you? What's going on today? What have you been up to? We did go to the Mediterranean buffet. That wasn't the key event of the day. The key event of the day would come shortly thereafter when we decided we've done all these things. I want to take these guys because they've been doing a real good job. They showed up. They're committed. Where did we go this afternoon and what did we do? And do you want me to show that video? I won't show the video. That's cool.
Look at Eric. Like,
I won't show the video. I wouldn't do that to Jeremy. I would never do that to Jeremy. I show the Eric videos when he does funny stuff, but I'm not going to do it to Jeremy because it's.
That's right. Good
I'm
job.
gonna walk off the show right now.
Well, anyways, you want to at least know what we did, right? Before you walk off. Eric, no,
There it is.
this is a great thing that we did today. So where was that place that we went? What was it called?
Oh, what was it called? Hector, you remember what it was called, right?
Oh, the shooting range?
Yep.
Let me look. It
Mission
was-
Ridge?
Yeah,
Golden Ridge.
Mission Ridge Range.
Mission Ridge.
Golden Ridge.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We went firearm shooting today, and I don't have my target. It's out in the Durango. I should have brought it in to show the people how well we shot. Like, dude, you would not even know that there was even a spine on that thing. I mean, I like went straight down the line, perfect, and then I like dotted 2 eyes.
Doesn't matter when you're right up next to it, but
I was 25 yards. Does anybody that was there think that I was not at 25 yards? Hector, Jeremy, Josh, you guys were all there.
No,
25 yards, right?
yeah, we were going pretty far.
Yeah. Eric's just a hater. He was not there, so he doesn't
75
know.
feet.
I'll tell you what.
25 feet.
75 feet.
That has to be the nicest gun range I've ever been to.
Exactly. We went to the nicest gun range of all time today.
Literally, it's brand new too.
Mhm.
Like underground, inside.
Yeah. The guy was there to help us. He showed us what to do. Yeah, I mean, I possessed a firearm for many years, and I've been to the thing, so I thought I knew what I was doing, but apparently my one finger was like slightly different position than it needed to be. Corrected that today for me, and we had Josh with his like, how many rounds does that thing hold? That like, I don't know if we should say that
33.
on the air or not. I don't know how many. Are we
33.
allowed to say that on the air? Is that?
Yeah.
All right.
Nobody's
He had a
watching.
33 round clip.
Oh, look at he was
I know.
Eric had that one in the chamber, you know. That he's ready to fire that one.
Bang,
Yeah.
See
bang.
that?
That's Eric's shtick, guys. Every single week he insinuates that nobody's watching, but like you guys
Like that,
know.
Eric? You like what I did there?
I said bang, bang.
Bang bang. He had one in the chamber. Like none of that
Yeah.
was lost on any of us. We just were like, man, I was in awe of that
Eric was ready to
tremendous
fire.
ability, and was like, dude, I'm just gonna pass because I can't hang with that. Josh, it sounds like we got some stuff going on out there, buddy. Why don't you give us a little camera angle of the work that's currently going on in our office?
Chuck, look what's in my background. Look what
Oh,
I
hey,
got.
it's Iverson. You guys
Look
know
what he had.
Iverson? It's that thing from the Dogwood Festival, that sword. All right. We got that sword to annoy the people that were beside us, didn't we?
And now
That was the only reason we
Oh,
bought that. I'm
and
glad to
now
see that Iverson's playing with it like 3 months later.
Yeah, I showed him it, and now it's been annoying us. So when's the next festival? I should bring this for your festival. You want this, right?
Yep. We're not doing a festival. We're doing a food truck.
Oh, yeah, you definitely need that then.
We're doing a food truck. Jeremy, when are we doing this food truck? Do you have any confirmed dates, anything in mind yet? We like to do the Rio Blanco food trucks. It's one of our favorite things to do. And Eric's actually bringing me some pretty cool stuff. We've got a new Casa del Rio this year, which is much cooler, much greener.
Coming home.
We got a cool tablecloth now. Food truck, where and when? Do we have any ideas yet?
That's kind of up to us, and I guess the homeowner would just figure out what a good day is. If we do it on a weekend, definitely do it on a Saturday probably and knock it out. Probably be in the SeaWorld area where a lot of the hail hits. So, yeah. I know a lot of houses got affected.
If you live in the SeaWorld area, Rio Blanco is looking to give you free barbecue one Saturday in the next couple weeks. That's pretty good, right? That's how we roll. We do cool stuff. Eric, do you have any events coming up over there? I haven't really been hanging out too much in Tyler lately. What's going on? Give the Rio Blanco Keeping It Rio fans a little sense of what's going on with Eric in his Tyler office.
We're doing a food truck, I think, in about a week.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. See, we're doing food trucks all over the world. What kind of food truck are you going to get?
Just going to ask.
Lapida's taco truck.
Ooh, Lapida's Tacos is the bomb. We get that when we have the huge 100-person conferences at our office, right?
Yeah.
I think Jeremy and I are going to do our favorite one that we've done for most of them, which Jeremy is what?
Backwoods Barbecue, man. My buddy Josh.
Barbecue. Yeah. That's right. And it's wonderful, wonderful stuff. The guy's done multiple events. Yeah, it's that time of year where we're going to make some stuff happen. We're going to get some roofs on the board. We're going to help people. We're going to have food trucks.
Free tacos.
Free tacos. It's going to be amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be amazing. So let me ask you guys a question.
A week from Monday, I think, for us. That's when I'm hoping to do it.
Can I ask a question? And this is Keeping It Rio. Why Monday? That's kind of a strange day to do a food truck, isn't it?
I know it kind of, but it's either middle of a week or beginning of a week, it's looking like. Otherwise, we're going to have to push it back too far, and I don't want to push it back.
We can't get a weekend date?
Not next weekend. We can't do it next weekend because it's Colin's roof, and he's gone for his final track meet.
Wow.
Final track meet, dude. That brings like a...
Of his collegiate career, that's it? Or is it just last for the season?
Nope. Collegiate career.
This is it. The last hurrah.
I think this is the last one, but I mean, this is it for school. This is the last week for school. And he said it all ended at the same time. So I assuming, I don't know, he's got track meet this weekend. Like a 3-day one. I think it's the big one, the last one, like finals.
It's the World Championships of Track. Eric, let me ask you a question. You've got Colin over there as your sales rep. How many sales reps do you have in your Tyler office currently?
Well, Johnny's here, but he's public relations manager. And then we have Matt and Colin. And then I have Michael, but Michael doesn't start for another few weeks because he's moving from Missouri.
Okay. Do you think that those guys in your office are better than Josh and Hector?
Oh, man. Put him on the spot. Look at Eric.
I'm just saying, it's Keeping It Real, baby. Josh and Hector, do you think that those guys are better than you?
Michael's going to scare you guys.
That's what I like to hear. I want someone to be scared, but I don't think these guys are scared. They look like they're smiling.
Michael's going to scare him. Colin's going to, as soon as he gets done with school, he's going to.
So, look, these guys you're gonna take that, earlier. Hector? And Josh was number one, and Hector was number two in Josh's story. And then in Hector's story, it was flipped. So these guys are 1 and 2 in their books.
Y'all are going to take that? My office is just going to take that? Come on, fellas. Step up.
Oh, I forgot to mention they have me.
Exactly, dude. You guys are, I mean.
My boys are letting me down. What's going on? Nobody going to say anything? Nobody got my back?
We'll be there soon. We'll be there soon. They can have it for now, but we're coming for it.
We'll hop on your back, Jeremy, bud. Don't worry. We'll hop on.
Josh, nothing? Come on. Help me.
Kaboom. I'm winning.
Man. You know who's winning? I'm over here stirring up a war between two of the branches. You guys are going to go out there and like fight extra hard to be the best.
That's right.
I'm the one that's winning, baby. That's why I did that.
Sure.
That's why I did it. So, open challenge then. What's our challenge going to be? You got 2 guys. Jeremy's got 2 guys.
I'm gonna have 3 soon.
Okay.
You
guys-
Jeremy has a lot more than 2 guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got more than 2.
He's got these 2 guys right here, though. I'm saying they're brand new, and you got 2 guys that are relatively young and new, right? What are we going to wager? What are we going to put up here between
Tobias
Jeremy and
I'm gonna
Eric?
put some thumb sauce up. That's what I'm gonna put. Some honey.
That's
honey
too.
bar-
That's too. That's not
I
worth
possess
it.
that.
honey mustard.
How about the
barbecue.
one chip
You know how
challenge?
rare
I
that
gotta
is?
get that,
The
huh?
honey mustard barbecue sauce. It's gonna be impossible to get from Chuck. So that's
No, it won't be. I got some. I got honey mustard and barbecue. What's the challenge going to be? Jeremy and Eric between Hector and Josh versus Matt and Colin. Let's do it live. What's the winner get, and what's the time frame? Let's go, Eric. Come on. Let's have a spirited competition.
When does your guy come over here, Eric, from Missouri?
mid to end of May.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Do you want to wait until that guy starts? Is that what you're saying? Or what do you want to do? I want to have a spirited competition. I want Hector and Josh to show the world what they got. Huh?
We do have a spirited competition.
I know, as a team, but what this is going to do is spark
No,
a
a million
competition
pieces.
within the competition, and this is going to get us where we're going.
Where's the block at?
I don't have a block.
Oh no, I think Josh's thing might be getting ready to die.
Yeah,
we
he
got
needs
some
to check- he
drama
needs a
going
block.
on live. I'm keeping it. You know where the block
Oh, I
is? It's
got
right
one.
here in my office. That my iPad was plugged into it earlier. Remember?
A block?
Probably.
I got a block. Boom.
Eric, what do you want to do, buddy? What do you want to do? Jeremy, what do you think is fair?
Bring your 2 horses versus my 2 best horses, and let's see.
Right?
I got 2
For the end of the
thoroughbreds
quarter,
sitting
okay? This is April. We'll go until the end of June. July 1st will be the cutoff on this. Who wins and what do they win? I need you guys to agree on this.
there.
Eric,
The
I need
most
your
houses
agreement.
between them 2, most revenue. What do you want to do?
You want to do revenue, jobs? Eric, I can't hear you. You're muted.
Revenue.
Most total
Ooh.
revenue for your 2 versus our 2. Not our 2, Jeremy's 2. Because I'm completely
Well,
neutral.
we're
I
all
love
on
You got
everybody.
both. so
Million each.
you got all
Everybody at
4.
Rio Blanco is my family. I love you all. Oh, look at that. It's Marshall, our buddy. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. You guys meet Marshall. It's Eric's
Look at
son.
him.
He's
He's
one.
happy.
There you go.
Ooh.
Hey, buddy. He's the star of the show. He's been on every episode. He's very camera friendly. He's very happy in front of it now, too. When he started off, he was a little nervous. He was 4 months old, and he was not like,
Oh my god.
oh, dude. What's your cat's name? 6 or 7? 7? 6? What's his name? Oh my God. Iverson, what is that? Is that a bubble sword? Can you show that to your dad? Can you turn it on and like put it right in front of him? Do it. Yeah. Oh, Eric like killed the battery. Oh, there it is.
So you
I'm
said
glad to see that thing still works. We got that for the Dogwood Festival to be annoying
that.
neighbors. And look at that.
Hector wants to know if it's revenue. He's ready to go.
Hector wants to know, is it revenue?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yes.
Okay, to the end of June. So these 2 guys against your 2 guys, revenue, what does the winning team get? Or what does the losing team have to receive?
Well, let's leave that up to the 2 guys right now. What do you guys want or don't
I don't
want?
have any.
I don't care.
You guys want
It's all
money?
about
the-
just getting going. So for me, it's literally all in the spirit of. a little
You
bit of
want money?
competition.
You want
Top 2
a
guys.
belt? A WCW belt?
Oh, money talks.
Ooh.
Money, okay. So the winning team's going to get what?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, by the time you guys win, y'all are going to be so rich. I'm going to be asking you guys for money. So
Right? I might as well we should just get that WWE belt or something that says we're the best branch until they beat us.
there you go. We're going to get the championship belt made, and the championship belt will transfer from branch to branch.
We'll just
And whichever
wager,
branch wins it by the end of the year, there's going to be something crazy. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be fun for everyone. Just because we can kind of like defend the belt versus different brands.
There you go. We're going to be defending the title belt. Everybody on board with that? Eric, thumbs up. We're
That'd be
ordering
cool.
a championship belt, ladies and gentlemen.
Rio Blanco style.
Rio
Keep it
Blanco
within the
style. That's what I'm
family.
talking about. We just created something new within our competition, a new
Literally.
competition. That's going to be amazing.
And I think people are going to actually want that, because then you can sit there and, you know,
Bragging
the
rights,
other
baby.
branch up and be like, look what we got, you know, like, or just between the branch managers, you know, that's a good little competition.
Well, it's going to be staying here in San Antonio, right, Hector? So it don't matter.
Yeah.
Josh,
There you go. I mean, I
I'm
can't
ready.
root for anybody because I love everybody equally. But what would happen if College Station just came up and like took the belt? What would that feel like to you guys?
Ooh, who's
I'm like the
best
only
two
one
in
there.
College
What if
Station? I know.
I just came and like just took everybody out? Can I hold the belt? Can I be the traveling champion that just takes the belt to every office then and takes pictures with the managers of the other branches? What do you
What?
think?
He said
If
it like,
College Station wins, since I am the acting branch manager, I guess, of that office, if College Station beats both of your guys' branches, then do I just get to carry the belt around to all the offices everywhere I go?
You're just gonna wear it like around everywhere.
Yeah, I'll be like John Cena, like wearing that in public and like going to the mall wearing my championship belt. And
then we're gonna say, "Chuck's the man."
yeah, and the thing's going to have a neon green background. It's going to be pretty sweet. So I'm looking forward to this. This is a
Okay,
new tradition for
that-
Rio Blanco.
that works. But Chuck,
Okay.
you sell really, really expensive roofs. So,
Yep.
so you're
That's
going to
the
have to
key.
double us up.
No, you're gonna have to sell expensive roofs. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I sell expensive roofs, but very few of them.
True.
That's the thing. Very few. I think I've only sold like what, 5 or 6 roofs in the last 2 years, 2.5 years.
Mhm.
So I don't want to brag, but I am right now the leading salesman for the entire organization of Rio Blanco. You know, I want someone to knock me off. Someone come take my title. Anyways, let's talk about some other stuff real quick on Keeping It Real. What do you think, Eric? What do you say? Keeping It Real. Did you see the story about Mike Tyson punching a dude on an airplane, Eric? What do you think? Tell us a little bit about your take on that. Did the guy deserve to get punched?
Hopefully.
Did he? Did you watch the video?
Totally.
I know I didn't watch it.
Really? Mike Tyson did socked him. He socked him real good, and the dude was all bloody, and he was
Oh
looking
yeah,
all like,
Mike Tyson. I mean,
I didn't
I'd
see the
take a
video,
punch
actually.
from him too. That'd be awesome to take one.
You would take a punch from him, Eric?
You wouldn't? Can he
No,
sign
I'm
it
good.
too?
okay,
But
here's a
he's-
new challenge
you'll
to
leave you a
anybody that's ever
scar.
watching Keeping It Real. If anybody knows Mike Tyson or how to get a hold of him, I believe Eric just challenged Mike Tyson to punch him in the face. So
He sure did.
For
if
free.
anybody knows how to make this happen, we will facilitate it. We'll put it live on camera. We will have Mike Tyson punch Eric live at 6 on Keeping It Real. If
that
anybody
fair
can
enough?
help us
I'm
make
not
that
just
happen.
gonna take the punch. I'm gonna like at least try to defend a little bit.
Are you
like-
going to taunt him like
Oh,
that, dude?
boxing
Though, are you going to be
match.
talking smack the whole
Yeah.
time? Like, of course you will.
Sure.
That's what's going to make it so good. Eric will ultimately get knocked out in like one punch by Mike Tyson, but it'll be the funniest thing you've ever seen because he will just taunt Mike Tyson to the bitter end. Eric's the perfect guy for that. So
So it's
let's
gonna
make
be
it
a
happen.
boxing
Bring it
match
on.
instead.
let's make it happen.
Like,
Exhibition.
Yeah, no, not even. I would make it a sanctioned fight like this. No exhibitions. Eric's not an exhibition fighter. He's
no.
a full on pro. Like,
He's a one-hitter quitter.
yeah,
For
Eric will
real
take
deal.
people straight out. He knocks people out. That's what he does. I seen Eric take a complete major headshot in the morning, bust his head open, be bleeding, and still go out and do like 8 hours at a festival with me standing behind him with a microphone in his ear. That man right there is tough.
What took him out?
What took him out? The back door of my Dodge Durango.
The green machine took him out.
It did. And dude, I won't laugh. Do you know how many times I've had that happen to me? It's a very there's a design flaw.
Oh,
Josh
Why'd you get
Tobias
kicked
got kicked off of the stream.
why?
My fucking thing died. You can can I use that one?
Yeah, this one's
I guess this one doesn't work.
That's a good excuse. I think I'm gonna get
Fast
kicked.
charger.
That's right.
I think it was
Eric, your
kicked out.
internet's like super clear tonight. It must be those solar panels overhead, huh? Like you're looking pretty sharp. You're in high def.
in 4K.
4K, indeed. Jeremy's on a whole new screen deal today. You guys might not notice this about Jeremy, but normally he has like the little bars on the side and he's going this way. But look at like full wide picture today. Jeremy, how did this go about? What do we give credit to this brand new, like crystal clear, amazing sounding production that you've put forth here this evening with Keeping It Real? What do we give the credit to?
Flipping his
I guess
phone.
Oh,
Eric, once again, the
you
pessimist.
would think so.
Incorrect, Eric. Hey, I like Eric's phone though. What about that? Keeping it real. There you
I have
go.
that same sticker on my
You
car.
see?
Ha!
You would think it's my phone, but I'm not on my phone, Eric.
Not on his phone.
Boom.
If you're not on your phone, are you on your iPad that you've had for a couple months, while now? Is that what you're watching on today, or?
I used to be on the iPad, Eric, for your information.
Oh, but you're not
But I
anymore.
just got a MacBook
Is it just a MacBook or is it a MacBook
Pro.
Oh, snap. And now Jeremy is on the most crystal clear, amazing sounding. I too am on a MacBook Pro as we speak.
Yep.
How about that? That's pretty good, right? What do you think
Shout
of your
out
new
Tobias.
computer? How you liking it? Pretty good so far?
Oh, Apple products. Apple all day.
You got to get
all
this
day.
thing to go with it, though. Like I said before, you
know.
got to get this because the regular keyboard on the laptop, not so good. You got to get one of these too.
The mouse.
If you're like me, you got to get like 5 monitors to go behind it. But welcome to the MacBook Pro family. I'll tell you what. There you go. That's the old one right there. The original. But I'll tell you the truth. I had this MacBook Pro for a while and I didn't like it. And boy, was I wrong. I'd like to apologize to Apple right now. And I'd like to welcome back
I'm back.
Josh number 1.
There he is.
Look, now Eric's over on the far right. Eric is never on the far right. Look at that.
Josh got
When we
some
have
apple
5 people,
juice,
Eric
and
finally
he's
got
back.
there. But yeah, Apple products. Jeremy, welcome to the wonderful world of MacBook Pro. I didn't know. The
Shout
whole
out
time I was a
Tobias.
hater.
Shout out to Josh T.
Yep. Shout out to Josh D and Hector.
And now
Hey,
he's
shout out to
now
Eric
he's-
too. Why not? Eric, hey, good for you,
Now
buddy.
he's on my old iPad. Now he's looking good and dapper as well. Look at him.
Yeah.
I feel like this was a fair trade for everybody. I'm just amazed by how green the white ceiling looks because of how green our floor is back there.
Right.
It's the coolest
Look at
thing ever. I really like it.
It does look green, yellow, green.
Once we get
That's
the
how it's
electrical
supposed to
stuff
look.
done tonight, we're gonna have
Yeah,
this thing is
That's how it's
done.
supposed to look.
Yeah, this is how it's
This
supposed
is
to look.
done.
That was supposed to be a joke too. That floor, by the way.
Thank
That
you
what?
to Eric. Eric is the one that made that happen.
No, he wasn't. We were doing it before Eric suggested it. We just gave Eric the credit that one time to make him feel good. The truth of the matter is, we were doing that. We had already planned it. And what I do as the host of Keeping It Rio is I bring Eric in and I feed him something and then he bites and then he makes it seem like it was his idea. And everybody's like, damn, Chuck is like really good at bringing Eric along. But hey, kudos to you, Eric. There is a clip of you saying we should do it in green, right? I'm just kidding, buddy. Eric, I'm just kidding. Come on, please say something. What do you have for us? What do you have?
Nothing. I got nothing.
I got nothing. Eric, tomorrow we're going to be hanging out in Dallas. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah,
It's going to be great, right? Are you excited?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
I hear it.
yeah, it'll be fun.
We're going to order a championship belt tomorrow as well.
Yep. In-N-Out
We're gonna-
burger for lunch.
Do what?
Nah.
No, we're not eating that. I don't even like that place. It's not good. I'm sorry
Try
to
to sneak
anybody
it
that offends, but
Whatever.
not
We
my
just lost
taste.
all our sponsors, probably.
No, we still have Thump, and we still
we
have
still got
Mike
that.
Code, and I don't want to say anything too prematurely, but we might have another major sponsor here in like a week or two that I'm working on right now. Stay tuned because unbeknownst to Eric, Keeping It Rio continues to get more and more legit every week. I don't know if you guys watched the Larry Andrews episode from Tuesday. Eric, did you watch that one?
He still makes shows?
What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. I'm listening to my kids scream. I heard something else. I'm sorry.
Eric, no, it's cool, buddy. We knew that you were going to do that. That's why I called upon you. I could tell that you were confused, and I just wanted to make you look bad. So,
Oh,
mission accomplished. But it was a pretty good episode. So, I feel like Keeping It Real is only getting stronger as we go. And now we got Josh and Hector on our team.
So you do those early and then you post them?
Yeah, I do them on Fridays, and then I post them on Tuesday.
How come when they go on Tuesday, it looks like they're live?
Magic?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to skim through it to get to.
I know, and you can't, right? I foiled your plan to go through and find the
I'm trying
highlights. You have
skip
to watch
through
the
it,
whole
Eric.
thing. Yeah. I pay a lot of money for that. So I'm glad to see that it's working.
We can't skip through it.
No, it is actually being broadcast live at that point.
Oh man,
Eric, I got this on lockdown, buddy. I even knew. I was like, Eric Schugel will try to fast forward through if I don't do this. So I'm going to pay extra for it simply so Eric can't do it. Nobody else wanted to do it, but I'm paying extra just to make sure that you can. So thank you for letting me know that my investment is wise.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I try to skim through them a little bit more if I could, I guess.
I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot to me. I wish you could hear the nice things I say about you throughout the course of the day to all these different people. And I know this is the character, Eric. This isn't the real guy. The real Eric calls me on the phone. Super guy, super cordial. Then keeping it Rio, Eric over here just
I love it.
he becomes an evil guy, and he just tries
Keeping it Rio, Eric.
He tries to hijack the thing, and
just like you said, he was going to put me in the drawing or whatever. Thanks, Eric.
Yeah. So the drawing, which brings up another thing, you guys. We're going to be doing something here in the coming weeks, right? With keeping it Rio. Eric, would you like to explain to the fans what we're going to be doing?
Explain, Eric.
What?
Eric, what have we been talking about for like over a week now that we're going to be doing?
Food truck
for our branches. No, beyond the food truck, we already talked about that. Something else we're going to be doing
for your fans, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
The giveaways, you mean? The reviews, or what?
The giveaways, Eric. What are you talking about there? I feel like you might have just hit upon what I was asking inadvertently. What do you mean?
Oh, you lost me for a sec.
I know, it's kind of weird. Normally we have a good vibe. It's like you're trying to ruin the thing on purpose or something. I don't know.
Not at all.
I'm just kidding. What kind of giveaways are we doing?
I don't know exactly. There'll be some surprise stuff in there. Oh yeah, what else have you guys found? Have you found some things?
Yep.
I got
it's a couple. It's going to be pretty amazing. I'm not going to lie. Maybe a couple of our sponsors might be stepping up and donating some things.
I got a couple tickets to Urban Air.
Urban Air's awesome. I think we were talking about doing some of our sponsor stuff, maybe some hot sauce gift giveaways. But we're going to do it through a game show, correct? Is that what we're planning on doing, a game show?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody's familiar with the game show concept. We've done a few with Rio Blanco over the couple years. Haven't done one recently, but I think it's going to be pretty fun, right? We're going to give away some prizes. We're going to help some people, and it's going to be awesome. So looking forward to that. I had one more question I was going to ask before we wrap up Keeping It Rio. I know Eric is a major sports fan. He's a football fanatic. Eric, did you watch any of the new football league that's playing now, the USFL? Did you watch any of that?
No.
But Eric, did you watch the NBA games?
Did you watch the NBA? What happened there?
He's mad. You already struck a chord. Look at him.
Fine.
What happened in the NBA? Did Minnesota not?
They're still got a chance.
Okay,
man, you missed.
All is not lost.
That was a great game. Oh, Hector!
What?
Oh, look at Chuck. He's cutting to the core.
And just asked what about the Spurs? I don't know. I was just gonna ask if you guys saw the I call it the XFL, but the USFL, because I only watched it for like maybe 4 minutes total the whole week.
Eric, tell them that story. What happened with your team when we were watching the game?
What do you
mean? We were texting back and forth. This is why they lost. This is crazy. Tell them.
Go ahead, Eric.
All right.
This is where they lost.
This is crazy, Chuck. This is a cool story.
Jeremy was texting me, and he's like, "Your boys."
During the game.
Yeah, during the end of the game, he's like, "Your boys are in an intense game," and I'm like, "They're just blue. They're down. They don't have a chance. There's like 8 seconds left. They're down 3." And Jeremy texts me. He's ahead of me in the game when because he didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
He texts me. He's like, "I told you your boys got this," and I was like, "Holy crap! They hit a 3 to tie it." And so my response instead,
being smart ass Eric.
Yeah, me being me, I text back to Jeremy. I'm like, "How far behind are you in the game? Ja won it." And
he said, Ja Morant hit the game-winning bucket.
And I was like, "How far behind are you?" I'm like, "I already seen it. Ja won it." And
so me and Brett were at the table at my house watching the game. So I looked over at Brett and I go, "Damn, the game's over. Ja Morant just scored the last bucket and game over." He was lying the whole time. He was lying.
Of course he was.
But
I love that.
But the game resumed, And exactly what he said is exactly what happened. And then he saw it and he was like, holy shit, I just called it.
There you go. Man watches
That's
a
what
lot
you
of
get.
sports. He knew what was going to happen.
I freaked. I was like, oh my! I can't believe that. Just like, oh,
He called it on himself. That's why they lost. He put it out in the universe and he attracted it.
That's what happens. The universe knows Eric from Keeping It Rio, and whenever he says stuff, the world listens and gives him exactly what he wants. So
I just didn't want Jeremy texting me first, going Ja or whatever, spoiling the end of the game. So I wanted to make.
I
him
was
think,
going
like,
for the T-Wolves. I was going for your team.
this guy Ja doesn't play for the T-Wolves, I'm guessing.
No,
Nope.
John Moran plays for the Grizzlies.
Memphis. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
the
man,
Memphis
Minnesota
Grizzlies
loses
are
to
pretty
Memphis.
good. They're in the playoffs and stuff.
Well,
That's who they're playing.
just because of John Morant, pretty much. Well,
Nice.
they got a good young team actually, so I shouldn't just say just because of him.
After this, I'll show you the play that we're talking about.
Oh, the one where he like
And-
extended right and went under
Yep,
on the side
yep.
and then back over. Oh yeah, magical.
Magical.
Especially if you're not a Minnesota fan.
I know. Eric's from Minnesota. He's
I'll
like a
get
big
from India.
fan.
Hey, but his twins won, so that yeah.
7 in a row.
Nice.
Oh,
That's what I'm
Are you
talking
a Vikings
about.
fan as well?
Unfortunately,
That's how I feel about the Cowboys. Don't worry.
Yeah,
You guys want to
same.
know what else Eric's a fan of? This is hilarious. The Minnesota
Wilds.
Golden Gophers.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, the Minnesota Golden Gophers is his favorite team. Poor guy.
What is that? Hockey?
Is
No,
that
it's like
hockey?
it's like a Division 4 school, I think.
Division 1. It's the only Division 1 school in Minnesota.
Oh, there
Like,
you
you don't
go.
You don't just hop on any bandwagon because there's only one in Minnesota. In Texas,
Hey,
you just-
wasn't that
you're like,
that
oh, every
old
year we
show?
can pick somebody from Texas and
Well, but see, the beauty of me is I've been an Ohio State Buckeye fan consistently for my entire life, so I'm definitely not a bandwagon. I know Jeremy switches up every couple years. Like, he was an
No.
A&M fan when I first met him.
Never.
Now he's doing
Never.
this stuff, and he's a UTSA
Horns.
guy, but he's
Mm.
like,
Hey,
I don't
wasn't
know.
that show back in the day called Coach? Wasn't it from Minnesota?
yep.
You remember that show, Eric?
oh, was it Minnesota or was it like a fictional like Minnesota State?
Yeah, that's where I went to college.
You went to Minnesota State?
Yeah, they changed it. It used to be Mankato State, and then they changed it years later. And it's
So
funny,
it's a
the
real-
show was Minnesota State, and then they changed the college to Minnesota State. It's pretty funny, and they're the same colors.
You
Yeah.
guys remember the name of the coach?
Oh, I don't.
Do you remember the name of the guy that plays the coach?
It was
It was Coach. That was the name of the show. Coach.
Nope. What was his
No,
real
no.
What was his real name though? It was
Oh.
named after like a real coach that coached the Iowa Hawkeyes.
who was it?
His name, I believe, was like Coach Hayden Fox or something like that. In the show?
Might have to Google that.
Do it. See what happens. The name of the coach in the show Coach. Let's see who it is. Is it Hayden Fox, ladies and gentlemen? I know the dude's name is Craig T. Nelson, the actor.
And we'll let you know next week.
Jeremy's looking at it right now. Jeremy's on it. He's got it right now. We're good. That's a great way to kind of wrap up our program, right? I was telling you though about the USFL. I watched like 4 minutes combined of the entire weekend, right? But every time I tuned
what
in,
did
it
you
was
say
like
his name was?
Craig T. Nelson, and his coach was named Hayden Fox.
Hayden Fox is a football coach, head coach of the Minnesota State University Screaming Eagles, baby.
Dude, did I just know that? Did I just know that live on Keeping It Rio?
I guess.
He's played by who? Craig T. Nelson. Does it say that?
Craig T. Nelson.
What?
And this, when did it come out?
I'm gonna say like 1988.
Ooh, close, 89.
Ah! I know
And
my
it
coach,
ended in 1997. Who was born there?
who was born in 97.
I don't know if any of these guys were born in 97 or not.
No, I was
I was
born
in 98.
98.
Oh,
Son of a gun.
You were-
Josh was born like 3 days after me, or 5 days after me, I believe.
Nice. So you're like his older mentor. He's looked up to you his entire life as the older. You know, I respect that.
Yeah, he's my big.
Yeah,
little
so you're
brother.
born in 98. Man,
Yes. That makes me 23 years old.
I know because I'm 20 years older than you. I know exactly how old you are. I get it. I was 20 in 98. But I'm still pretty good. Jeremy was like 34 in 1998. You guys don't realize Jeremy is actually 62 years old. He just looked extremely suave
Thanks to the body armor.
Because of the body armor and some
It's
thump
the
hot
golden
sauce.
edition.
Jeremy goes home and pours thump hot sauce over
No.
his head, and that's how he
And to the
maintains.
rhodiola.
And the rodeo. Hey, here's to problem supplements, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like they need to sponsor you as well.
That's right.
Everybody who wants some.
That's right.
Like I even got this little guy. I got a little Bob Ross going on over here.
Oh, where did you get that?
It was in the College Station. I think it actually belonged to former branch manager Joshua Shoup, if I'm not mistaken. I got it right here now, though. Here he is. Shoup, this is for you, buddy. This is a reminder. He's kind of headbanging. Probably listening to some Grateful Dead in honor of Shoup. So there you go. Anyway, Hector, Josh, we always like to end our week of keeping it real with some kind of a positive message for the fans, some kind of positive thing that you've taken from the week so far. Since you guys are our guests, I'm going to start with you, and I'll go down here first to Josh number 1. What's your amazing words of wisdom for our fans? Know that there are thousands of people that watch this every week. We've got legitimate, very well-known sponsors that are highly respected. You saw just this morning the caliber of guests we actually get. So when Eric tries to be a hater, he's hating. What have you guys learned so far from your time at Rio Blanco that's been awesome? Josh, what about you?
I just learned that I guess time is valuable and that you wanna use it wisely. I guess because time is money, like they say, and so that really is the truth. So I really just want to focus on getting my scheduling right, and so that way I can focus on the things I want to do here. Rather than the outside noise and stuff like that. So I guess just block out the outside noise and focus on what you're doing.
I like it. What about you, Hector?
The biggest thing for me is, before kind of like touching back with what Josh said, I kind of want to make sure my scheduling and my time management is right. But the first step that I want to take before that is kind of, making sure that my head is right. I got to make sure that my mentality is right to go out and, do what we're doing. And just understand that some people are going to tell you to, get the heck out of their face or, just tell you that they're not interested. So that's just the reality. You just got to get your mind right and ready. Pretty much it's all about your mentality. That's what I learned. It's really all about the mentality to start with, and everything else is going to come.
I like it. Eric Schugel, what about you, sir? Wise words to end the week. I see you're Hector. I mean, I don't know. What do you think about Eric doing all this stuff while you're talking? You good with that, or
Long day.
you feel like Eric could have been a little bit more respectful?
Just saying,
Eric,
that was a good nap. That was a great nap, right, Eric?
Yep. Eric normally does that only when I'm talking or Jeremy, but
Yep.
Oh my god.
he's showing the disrespect early to you guys. So, Eric, what's your words of wisdom for the week here on Keeping It Real? We missed a week last week, so you've got 2 weeks of brilliance stored up that we're going to discuss. So, give it to us. What you got?
I don't have anything crazy.
Doesn't have to be crazy. It can be motivational, inspiring. It can be like an Eric-ism or a Schugel-ism. It could be
I don't know.
whatever.
Can I ask him a question? Could I ask him a question?
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hector would like to ask you a question, Eric. There you go.
How
Hector, thank you for participating. You're
Yeah.
good, buddy.
I
Eric,
like
take
that.
notes.
Whenever you first started in this industry, what were the steps that you took, to get where you're at? Like what did you do to start up? How did you plan your days at the beginning?
There you go. And there's nobody better at time management than Eric Schugel. This dude gets so much stuff done. It's insane.
Well,
And he makes it look effortless. Like sometimes it literally looks like he's putting in no effort. So Eric, explain that.
well, a lot of time, like when I first started, what I realized was there'd be people that would go out, and this is crazy, but a lot of people would go out and they'd be like knocking doors all day long. And to me, it makes no sense to really do that because the people that are home when you're knocking doors during the day are not most of the time the people that you need to be talking to anyway. So like you can be way more valuable by going to either real estate agents, insurance agents. And now we've just started because Chuck actually like tree, no, he's not here. Like tree service, different people, those types of people that are in houses all the time. Like guys were in painting. And I was like, do you ever get asked about leaks in a roof? Because painters obviously are fixing leak problems, right? And he's like, all the time. So I gave him my card and told him about how we, you know, we like to our referrals and how we take care of our referrals. So like meeting those types of people during the day, and then like if you are going to do the knocking, do it in the afternoon.
Nice.
So office work mornings and letters, and I mean going after the right people. And then I always chase big jobs. That's part of my problem.
Part of your problem. That's part of your greatness.
Well, that's, I mean, sometimes I'll get caught up in trying to chase jobs that are, you know, big, and I'm putting a lot more time and energy in that when I could have maybe added a few smaller ones in the meantime and still chase the big ones. So I do that sometimes.
That's a great.
But yeah, but also it's not bad. Like it is good to chase them, but I mean, make sure you're always putting something on the table.
Never leave nothing on the table.
For all the fans of Keeping It Rio, that right there is the real Eric Schugel. That's the dude that's not on Keeping It Rio that we know the rest of the week. That was awesome.
Everything earned starts with an idea, right?
There you go. This guy had nothing like a minute ago. Now look. Now Jeremy has to match that.
Hector brought it out of him. I love that.
See, there you go. Very proactive. I love it. All right. So, Jeremy, what about you? Your wise words or your shout out or whatever you want to do. We're just about wrapped up for the day.
Yeah. Well, first, shout out to Eric. That was really cool, man. I appreciate you helping out the guys. They really do look up to you. And, you know, they hear your conversations and stuff. So they know that you know what you're doing. So appreciate that, man. For me,
sorry.
Say what?
I say I yell at you sometimes. Sorry.
Oh, Eric gets mad at me all the time. I got.
It's abusive for sure. I heard it. I was like, man,
oh yeah.
I'll never let Eric talk to me like that. But whatever you guys got to do to get along, it's cool.
Eric puts me in the corner. He's like, "Stay there, boy."
I saw him hit you once. I didn't want to say anything, but you know,
that's right.
He hit me once too. That's why I didn't say anything.
What about you, Jeremy? What does it take you to be successful? You know, what does it take you to be successful? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're already learning the training right now. Is just get your mind straight. You know, your mindset is the first thing. You know, don't let the no's or don't let the negative affect you. I think the best thing to do is have a short-term memory as best as you can, especially when it's negative. You know, people are going to be negative. People don't have the same mindset that you're trying to develop right now with the company. And dude, shake it off. You know, that's the biggest advice is don't let that linger the next day, the next hour, the next minute. Just shake it off and just continue, man. You're going to get, you know, crazy things happen in this industry. It's construction. It's people, right? People are just, you never know what you're going to get with people, right?
Yeah, that's the thing about sales.
Exactly. So you can either change their perspective or their day. You know, if you come out with a smile and just be nice, be funny, Chuck will definitely bring up the energy in a room like that when he walks in. So if you're doing that for another homeowner, I mean, you just change their day and they're going to just progressively get better and want to, you know, do business with you. So yeah, definitely mindset. I mean, everything. You can do a lot. Morning routine helps, you know, get a good morning routine and plan your day out good and maximize your time.
Yeah, that's literally what I've taken so far is, you know, make the most out of it. Make the most out of everything, especially, you know, don't take anything for granted.
Yep. And don't think you have to know it all either. I mean, I know that when I first started, I was real nervous about, okay, I want to learn everything and have the best answers. Sometimes just being straight up and saying, hey, I don't know that, but I'll figure it out. And people respect that. You know, they don't want to be lied to. They don't want to be taken advantage of. So if you're just being straight up with them, dude, you'll get a lot, you know, out of life, out of people than trying to lie or
That's
trying
to calls me so much.
Yep. Another thing, get you a bitch buddy, because this industry, man, you'll get, you know, you got to talk to people and get it out, because, you know, me and Eric me and Chuck go back and forth and let that anger out a little bit.
Definitely a shout out to Leanne Koppel for the term bitch buddy as well. Yep. We got that from Leanne. She suggested that we all have a bitch buddy, and thank you, Leanne. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. For me, I just want to, I know you didn't ask me, Hector, but I'm just going to throw mine out there. We talked about that this morning quite a bit, and we watched those podcasts with those guys, Ben Menchaca, Cam Harris, and one thing they all had in common is they took a humongous risk. You know, we watched a video where the dude moved his entire family across the country they're living in a hotel room, you know, with a small child, family, you know, and it's about the sacrifice, because the one thing that those guys both had in common that we watched was they were not that long ago in a much different position. And the thing that I always preach is, if an opportunity comes your way, don't think about it, take it. If you wait until you're ready, you're never going to be ready. So you're never going to take any of those opportunities. And it took me a while to get that in life. One thing I like about you guys is I see your commitment. You guys, you know, you're out there doing it, and you're putting in the work. You guys are here at the office at 7:10, and I saw Josh here the other day at 7:30, you know, putting in the work, putting in the time, because you guys know that this is valuable, and you know that there's a ton that can be done from what we're doing. And it's not just monetary. It's, you know, your entire life can be completely changed for the better. You're going to be around a bunch of people that are absolutely going to love you guys and are going to take care of you and support you. But it's all about just taking those chances. You know, Jeremy is the prime example. Eric too. When I hired Jeremy at Rio Blanco, I didn't have any furniture in the office. Like, I hired him in a restaurant because I was too embarrassed to take him to the thing. But the dude understood that there was a vision and it was going to happen. And I feel like Jeremy taking that chance, you know, I owe that to him for the rest of my career to try and make that worth the chance he took. But nothing good ever comes from staying where you're at. Nothing good's ever come from staying in the same place. And you guys have the temperament. You're good. I told you this morning, y'all went out there and I do want to ask what the best no that you guys got yesterday, because I know it was sort of a funny one. But you went out there and made it fun, had a good time with it. You understand that not everybody's looking for you, and you're going to have people that are going to be kind of messed up. And like Jeremy said, just being able to let it go, move on to the next one's a huge skill that not a whole lot of people possess. You guys showed yesterday that you've got that. So there's no doubt you're going to be super successful with our team, with the stuff that we put in place as far as our training, the work that we're willing to do to make sure that you guys get where you want to go. So I appreciate that. But my advice, like I said, is be willing to take the chance. You know, I told you the story about Rio Blanco this morning. 3 years ago, I was sleeping in my truck in the warehouse because I moved to San Antonio to redo this business. I didn't even know anybody. I didn't know anything about San Antonio. I'd never even been here. You know, I didn't know if we were in a decent area. So I lived in my truck in our shop for a few weeks. And those memories, you know, at the time they kind of suck. It didn't really suck though. I enjoyed it. It's part of the journey, and enjoy the journey as you go. I realize that tomorrow's never promised for any of us. So let's have as much fun as we can. Let's go out, help as many people. Let's change lives. Let's change ours, and let's dominate. You know, Rio Blanco, we're the best roofing company in the world. And I'm saying it live on Keeping It Rio. And I stand by that. I'll cut this clip out and I'll play it again a million times. We're the best because we are. And I'm proud of all you guys. I appreciate you being on our team. Everybody that's part of Rio Blanco, everybody that's watching Keeping It Rio, all the people that are on this that support us. Thank you guys. Appreciate it very much. This is episode number 60. And is there anything anybody'd like to say before we sign off for the day for Keeping It Rio episode 60? Any final words? Eric, anything final? What's that?
We're getting that belt.
Getting that belt.
I wanted to hear who had the worst no.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So the worst no yesterday. Tell us real quick, and we'll leave with that.
Oh, goodness. So yesterday, Josh, at the beginning, he was kind of, you know, I was like, what do I even say? So Josh is kind of leading the way at first, you know, and then he gets a no from this one gentleman, and then it was a regular no. It wasn't too crazy. So then the next house, I'm like, hey, Josh, you know, try to word it this way. And Josh was like, go show me then. You go do it. You go.
Yeah.
So the first house that I go and I knock on, before I could even get a word out, he opens the door, right? He's just in his boxers. No shirt, no shorts, just boxers.
At least he had on boxers.
And then
was he an older gentleman?
I literally went to open my mouth and he closed the door. He was like, no, thank you. Closed the door right in my face. And then I was just like, okay, see you later. And that was it.
Got it out of the way early, and like I say, at least the dude had on some pants. Literally. I can tell you some other stories that are way more disturbing, but that's a pretty good first like 5 minutes on the job.
Literally.
Welcome to the fire type thing. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you guys for spending the time with Keeping It Real. I appreciate it. I'm so happy to have you all on our team. Thank you, Eric. I'll see you tomorrow in DF Dub. Thank you, Jeremy, for everything you do, all your amazing 5-star reviews on behalf of our company. And thank you to all of our fans who continue to support Keeping It Rio. We appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week. keep on keeping it Rio, all
Later,
right?
Eric.